shot away, score! Daniel Alfredson ends the game in overtime and sends the Ottawa Senators to the Stanley Cup Final for the first time in franchise history.
Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brendan, and I'm your host. Let's get started. The Ottawa Senators played against the Detroit Red Wings in Ottawa. Going into this game, the Senators need a big win to get 3 out of 4 possible points on this back-to-back versus the Red Wings. If they lose, the playoff chances are really slipping away because Tampa Bay plays Boston. If Tampa Bay wins, they would be 1 point behind us if we would lose in regulation. But if we win and Tampa Bay losing, we would get 5 points ahead, really clinching, almost practically clinching a playoff spot. So let's see what happens. The starting goalies for the Ottawa Senators was, of course, Craig Anderson, needing to be solid in this game. And for the Red Wings was Jimmy Howard. Now, I need to make a correction. Ian Mendes tweeted out that the Senators would clinch a playoff spot with a win today. That was wrong. Their magic number, if they won today and the Tampa Bay Lightning lost, would be 1. So let's get into the first period. 7 minutes ago, Karlsson walks right in and fires one of the best shots you'll see in the National Hockey League. He scores on a tight angle, a bar down, beautiful wrister, just gets past Jimmy Howard on his knees. 1-0 Senators. Kyle Turris gets the assist. Erik Karlsson with the goal, his 17th of the year on one of the nicest shots Karlsson will ever score. Let's get to the second period. After nice playing by Hoffman, he chips it up to Pyatt, who shoots it on net, and it trickles past Howard and in. Ottawa takes a 2-0 lead. Pyatt's 9th of the year, a nice depth player, assisted by Mike Hoffman and Jean-Gabriel Pageau. The Senators take the 2-0 lead. Going to the third period, Clark MacArthur played strong in this game. He played a little less than 10 minutes, but to start things off in the first period for Clark MacArthur, he had a big hit on Nicholas Kronwall, made some plays, really played well with the team, had some chances, had a couple shots in it, I believe, really stayed with the puck, took hits, dished out plenty of hits. He looked like he hasn't missed a game in any day. Like, he looked really good. So congratulations once again to Clark MacArthur. Wow. It's been 2 years since he's played, and what a remarkable journey for him, and nothing but the best for him. He's a great man, and hopefully he will obviously be in the next lineup, and just happy he stays healthy now. It's going to be good for him. Let's go to the third period. The Senators really locked it down there. Anderson didn't have to make too many big saves. At the Senators cut away their 5-game losing streak. They defeat the Red Wings 2-0, practically clinching a playoff spot, but not yet, so I'm not going to knock on wood. The Senators win 2-0 over the Detroit Red Wings. Not only that, their magic number is now 1, and their playoff chances are 99% according to sportsclubstats.com. So, the only way the Senators do not make the playoffs is as follows. The Tampa Bay Lightning win the rest of their games, and the Senators lose the rest of the games in regulation as their magic number is 1. Let's get to the shots on goal. 11-6 Red Wings after the first period, but the Senators led 1-0 thanks to that beautiful shot from Erik Karlsson. Second, 12-3 Ottawa. Third, 10-7 Red Wings. They had a little push at the end for a final tally of 25-24 Ottawa. Not only that, Erik Karlsson left with an awkward hit to the boards. He came back right away after being helped off the ice. He came back. He didn't play the rest of the game, the last 8 minutes. But Guy Boucher, the coach can't lie about an injury. And the coach, Guy Boucher, said that it was because Ben Harpur, who we'll get to in a second, and Frederick Claesson played very well. And wow, they played very well. So Karlsson looks like he's fine. But speaking of that, Ben Harpur, Zdeno Chara 2.0, wow, he made some beautiful saves. He made some beautiful plays. He deked some players. He did a toe drag. He went between the legs. He's a 6'6" defenseman from Binghamton. You know what? He might actually be a starting defenseman for the Ottawa Senators next year. Not going to lie. He might be a depth guy. Might be a starting guy in the top 6. Him and Claesson are really impressed this year. Ben Harpur, I know, is a short sample, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from Ben Harpur. Hopefully, keep it up. I'm very comfortable with Ben Harpur and Frederick Claesson shutting down the game like they did tonight. So that was really good. The Senators have much more depth than people expect on the defense-wise. So Mathot and Ceci will be back for the playoffs if we do, in fact, make the playoffs. So where does this leave Harpur and Claesson? Well, Claesson, he better stay in. Harpur, I don't know where you can put him. I don't know if you take Borietzky off. He's been solid. You got to prove a little bit more Harpur. The next few games, you got to play strong like this every single night, and then maybe have a case to take out maybe Borietzky or something. Or maybe to stay his depth. But he's been playing very well and proving a point. So we'll see what happens, but I'm really impressed with Ben Harpur and, of course, Clark MacArthur. Let's get to the team stats. Ottawa won 26 faceoffs for 45.6%. Detroit 54.4 for 31. Power plays, the Senators went 0 for 3. And the Red Wings went 0 for 1. Hits were 23-14 Red Wings, and shots 25-24 for your Senators. The third star of the game, and the Sens Talk YouTube star of the night, was no doubt Clark MacArthur. He came back for the first time in 2 years. What a spectacular story for him. After overcoming so many injuries, no one thought he would be back this year. He's back. Third star of the game, and Sens Talk YouTube star of the night. He played spectacular, and a spectacular story as well. If it wasn't for Craig Anderson and his amazing story with Nicole Anderson, with what they've had to deal with, Clark MacArthur probably would have been nominated for the Bill Masterton. A second star, Erik Karlsson, the captain, with 1 goal, the game-winning goal, +1 rating, 21-16 on the ice. The first star with the shutout, Craig Anderson, 25 saves, he was solid, 24 saves, he was solid, a 1,000 save percentage, his 38th shutout of his career. The attendance was 17,166, not the best, but for a Tuesday night, not bad at all, even though it had big playoff implications. Pretty rocketed crowd. The seats I were in was a box seat in 108 section. It was spectacular. It was thanks again to my friend Noah for inviting me. It was fun. It was really fun to be at the game again. Hopefully, if we make the playoffs, I'll probably be going to a game, but it's looking good for us to make the playoffs, and hopefully that was not my last game at the Canadian Tire Center for the year. But for right now, let's focus on the next game against the Boston Bruins on Thursday, April 6th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. That's biggest game. We get a point out of that. We're clinched. You can put the X next to your name on Twitter. It'll be next to our name in the standings. Right now, the Bruins have clinched a playoff spot. That is because of tie-break issues with the Tampa Bay Lightning. So they're in third place in the division right now. We're in second place. Let's get to that right now, actually. Let's get to the standings. First place in the Canadians in the division. They've clinched it with 101 points. Ottawa, second place now. 79 games played. They are 94 points in second place. Boston, a game in hand on them. They have 94 points as well. We have a game in hand, and Thursday we get 2 points there. We practically clinch second home ice advantage once again. So hopefully we can build off this big win, and Craig Anderson, I assume, would get the start on Thursday. And in the wild card, Toronto could have clinched tonight, but they lost 4-1 very badly. They got killed by the Capitals tonight, outmatched 4-1 to the Capitals as they fall back to the wild card spot, where they probably will stay, in my opinion. If the Senators get the 2 points for the Bruins, maybe they could take out the Bruins, but I see the Senators staying in the division spot for now. Don't mark my word on it, but the Senators, if they could build off this win with Clark MacArthur, with Ben Harper, who's been playing well, Frederick Claesson, big guys are stepping up, kind of like the pesky Sens in 2013. I can see this team getting a division spot, maybe home ice advantage, avoiding the Washington Capitals in the first round. So we'll see what happens, but thank you all for watching, and the Senators finally win 2-0 over the Detroit Red Wings. Thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter @SensTalk_ for live tweet updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SensTalk. Please add us to your circles on Google Plus SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like the video, share the video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SensTalkCentral.com. I'd really appreciate it. Please check out our Instagram sponsor, Sens.Central. They post some cool things on Instagram. Please check them out. And of course, click right here for the Sens Talk YouTube video and right here to subscribe to us. Thank you all for watching. The Ottawa Senators defeat the Red Wings 2-0. A shutout for Craig Anderson as the Ottawa Senators win 2-0. The magic number is 1 for Senators return to the playoffs. See you next video. Go Sens go.